Hey, what's up, my peeps? This is J Rocks right here. Trying to do these reviews of books like that I'm start following and reading, and I'll start with the latest issues and see how that goes. Just kind of give my opinion, my review on everything, my thoughts. This is Enormous issue 5 by Tim Daniels, and it's art by Mary Shagar. I want to say, see right here. It starts off with a story. They're in Virginia. See, this is like a military base right there. You see the like the art and the colors right here. There's a military base right here. It gives a rundown of what happened in the last station, what the main story is right there. It's about aliens that came out of somebody's bunkers or something. Some kind of alien life form was there, and they started growing there. Okay, so that's how that whole alien thing got started, and now they're all taking refuge. The United States, yes, it says here, the United States is taking refuge from these enormous beasts because of these enormous beasts, and the state government is all panicking, getting soldiers and everything there, trying to find out what's happening, and everybody's basically a fight for survival. Now it's like two or three different stories, two or three different crowds. There's one in West Virginia, is a story about the army right there, trying to figure out what's going on with these mutants, these beasts. And this, oh, see, this is the base. They just attacked the army base. You see here, look at the art. See, look at, they turn everybody into like some. See, they turn everybody into some like lifeless vegetables, like into like cocoons, and just left them there in the walls and everything. I don't know what's gonna happen with them. Are they gonna turn into mutants or monsters later? So yeah, that's what happened right there. That's the army base. So that's one of the stories that's going on in Virginia. Cool artwork, full colors, inks, everything. And now this is another story with another group in Phoenix. This is in Phoenix, Arizona here. This girl's name is Ellen. She's one of the main characters, and this guy is no. This girl's name is Harper, and this guy's Paul. Now he's talking about. She keeps telling him, radio for help, radio for help. She's telling him like radio for help right there, and he's like, man, goddamn it, I'm tired of doing this shit. Well, I've been on this radio for hours, and she goes, so what? And he goes, no one's gonna answer, and she's telling him like she's kind of like the leader of that little group right there. She's like, don't you think I know that shit? But if you stop waiting for help, they're gonna know we gave up and no one's coming. We can't. We gotta give them false hope, a reason to try. So they're right here in this abandoned building, just hiding, trying to just survive, make it till help comes or till they find some type of plan to leave and go look for something. This is the other group. They went to look for food and weapons and stuff. There's a soldier. There's a girl named Harper and no, a girl named Ellen and a soldier named Miguel. The other girl was the girl Harper, the blonde one. Okay, so this girl Ellen and the soldier Miguel, she met this soldier Miguel and asked for help. Like, hey, bees are coming, and then the army started noise. Oh yeah, they are, and it attacked that group of that platoon or whatever of soldiers of Marines or whatever, and he was the one that survived and ran away with her. And now he's like, oh yeah, you were right, you weren't playing. So that's kind of what happened. The story, a rundown of what was going on right there. Checking out this right here. So they're going. They brought back guns and all that and food, and these kids. They're like, hey, can we have some of your food? Can you help us? They're like, I'm sorry, man. This is just enough for us, but we'll let you know what we got. Is you could go get your own, because we need this. And the kid takes out a gun, saying, you know what? Give me all your shit. We asked nicely, and now we're just gonna jack you, right? So then Ellen, the girl's like, you know what? This guy's a trained Marine. He could just kill you right now. You got a little gun. He has a machine gun. But we're being nice, letting you know where you could go get some yourself. So they decide, since it's survival and everything, you know what? Maybe if we all stick together, more safety in numbers type of thing. You know what I mean? Like if we all stick together, we could carry more stuff back to the base, and we have more people to help each other out. So that's what's going on there. I really like that artwork right there. So yeah, right there they decide to be friends. They're like, okay, thanks, man. They gave her a bottle of water. They're like, here, just help us carry the shit. They introduce each other, and everybody's friends now. So that's basically the story on this one. They go back to the camp. They're like, hey, we got some people with us. They're introducing them to the crowd they already had there in that abandoned building where they're hiding. And they're telling them, oh, where you got more people, more mouths to feed, and this and that. They go, no, but they're helpful. They help us carry more shit over here. So without them, we wouldn't have as much as we do. and they can help us protect each other, you know, because what's good is having so many guns with only few people, because we have more people to help out. So that's where the story goes out right there. It's pretty good. I'm feeling the story. I'm liking this book. I already yeah, I've been following the whole story. I don't know if I should do reviews on the nah, probably won't. I just start from here on. Okay, now here they're like, alright, we're waving this torch. We're waving this torch. See if helicopters or somebody sees us. Maybe they help, you know. Because we thought we saw some lights. We saw some lights in the sky. Wave the torch. Maybe it's a helicopter plane. They'll come down and save us. But you saw what happened in that military base, right? So that ain't gonna happen. That ain't cracking. So he's still waving the torch right there, hoping they land. And bam! Look what happens. Kill his ass. It's a fucking it's those mutants. It's a new breed of mutants. These fly. Some are just crawling around like a sinister. These fly. Look, they're like bats. You can see they're like a mutant type of bat. That's them right there. That's the one that killed them. Whoa, whoa, messing up my book, son. So that's where the issue ends. Look right here. They're baiting the building where they're hiding, where they're taking refuge at. Bam! Just broke through that shield, and there they are. Where they were, you know, where they thought they were safe. The one place they were safe. They just attacked their base. They're gonna do the same thing they did to the military base. Loving the artwork right there. This is, I guess, a cover for some other preview. I'll give a rundown of every character and everything, what they're about. I haven't ordered. I don't think I will. This is the cover for next week's issue. Now it says next month, but look what it says there for March. This came out right here in November, and look, it's not out till March. So that's 3 months to the next issue. That's the only thing I don't like about this. They really you get really into it, then you gotta wait forever, but you forget everything that happened in the last issue by the time the next one comes out. But that's not gonna be March's cover. But yeah, really good issue. Always the story, I give it like an 8. Pretty good story. I like it. The artwork, I also give like an 8. I'm liking Mary Shagar's artwork. The inks and colors, I'll give like 8.5. I'm liking the I don't know who does it. I don't know if it's him also. I'm liking, you see right there the cover. I'm liking the shadings and the colors and how they do thick outlines. You know, I'm liking that. This reminds me of the Sunset Overdrive cover, like all kinds of stuff's going on, all kinds of colors. They're flying, people flying around all over the place. But yeah, it's a good issue. I recommend it. I'm following this one. It's $4 a issue, and it's really good paper. It's really like thick paper. The cover's really thick, and even the regular pages are really thick. So right now, I just dropped it and nothing happened to it. But yeah, this is really good material. I think it's made overseas, so they get it cheaper and they do better quality and get it for a cheaper price. Okay, so that's that book. And I could tell the difference just from holding that one and holding this Marvel one. The pages are thin. The cover page is thinner than the regular pages on that one. You think at least the cover page would be a little thick, you know, to take the rest of the book. The cover, I think, is, in my opinion, the most important thing, because that's what gets you to buy the book with pictures on the cover, and that's what gets you to that's what protects the rest of what's inside. This one I'm excited for, issue 1. This is Angela Asgards Assassin. It's written by Kieran Gillen or something. It says Gillen right there. I don't know if you can see it. And it's and Margaret Bennett, and artwork by Phil Jimenez. Artwork's pretty cool here. I like the covers. Alright. Now I'm liking the ink. It says Tom Palmer inks, and colors Ramulo Fajardo. The colors are cool too, but I'm liking the way they do the inks on this. It's Angela starts off, she's walking in the desert. She's walking in the desert with this kid she stole. She just stole a kid. You don't know who he is. You don't even know she stole him. She's just walking around with him. So yeah, check out the artwork. But check out the artwork's cool. Look at the thick black outlines. You can see it. The thick black outlines are. It makes it cool. I like it. The black outlines, the inks, the thick black outlines, and the shadings are all right. The artwork's high. So she steals this kid, and then she's looking for her friend. She found her friend right here. So she found her friend right there, and the story starts developing. That friend of hers, that friend of hers says she saved her as a child a long time ago because she's an angel. Okay, now these guys are coming trying to get that kid back because she kidnapped them. That's when you find out, oh wait a minute, she stole that kid. They're like, give us back our property, this and that. She goes, yeah, fine, don't worry. I'll give them back to you right now. And she draws her sword. So as soon as she draws her sword, bam, here's your kid. Just kills his ass, stabs him in the heart. Is that what you want? And she just takes out the rest. She goes, it's only 4 of you, no problem. No problem. And her friend says, I knew she was gonna do that. And go, don't tell her she can't, because Angela has a bit of an ego. You know, she kind of has an ego trip, but she's a badass and she knows she is. So she's like, nobody tells me what to do, I'm the boss. And you know, she's that type of girl. She's badass. But so yeah, so they tell her, why did you kidnap that kid, this and that. Well, that's why they're hunting him down. And it turns out that kid is, spoiler alerts on these, you know, these are reviews, they already were last week's issue, so you probably should have already read them. It turns out, she stole the kid from the king. And see here, she's telling the story. Look here, the artwork changes now. You see how it changes now? Like, it doesn't have those inks, those thick outlines anymore, and the colors are different. I'm liking this artwork too, it's cool. It changes for this little story to go back in the past to explain what's going on. So these next 2 pages is different artwork because it's supposedly like memories telling you the story of what happened before. This girl, her friend, she saved her a long time ago because she was a little baby and she saved her. And she told the king, here, I'm gonna let you have this kid, I just saved him. He'll be your kid, but you owe me one. So when this kid grows up, you owe me. And you owe me her life. So once the kid grew up, she says, you know, time to take her, she's mine now, I could kill her or do what I want with her, take her as my sidekick, do whatever I want with her. King says, no, can't take her. He says, but that was angels, don't do anything for free. We work and we make deals with humans, and this was the deal. We save her, but she comes back with us later. So this guy's kind of not willing to make a deal with her. So she goes, well then you owe me your life, you know, whatever, fuck it. Your life, the kid's life doesn't matter. So she just kills the king in front of everybody and says, go find yourselves a new king. Get yourselves a new king. Yeah, we're even there. I just needed to take a life. So that happened, and the girl, because since she killed the king instead of her, look, I just broke that thing. Oh well. So the girl became her friend, and you know, thankful that she didn't kill her, kill the king instead. And they became friends, and she starts telling the story now. The king wants to get payback on me, so I kidnapped his heir, the living son that was there, and that's why the whole kingdom is back to they're back to get their child back, because that's gonna be the next king. And here you got all of Odin's people and everybody here. They come down to Earth. They rarely come down to Earth, not the kings. The kings rarely come down here. So give us back our child. Well, what are you doing? You always do this type of shit. You always pulling stunts, but this time you just went way too far. And as guardian gods don't get along with people from heaven to start with. So yeah, that's where this book ends. And there's the kid she stole. She still has them. And yeah, I'm liking the colors and inks. I like the outlines in it, the colors. I'll give that like a 8.5. Give it like a strong 8.5. The artwork, it's alright. It's like a 7. Yeah, I'll give it a 7. And the story, this is the first issue, so it's probably gonna start setting up a big story. And I was pleased. I liked it. It's good. I'll give it 7.5. It's a good story, and what I really like, the way they're portraying Angela, cause that's exactly what she is. She's like a badass that just goes around doing whatever she wants, pissing people off, and if they don't like it, she'll go to battle with them. She's not scared to fight them, cause she's really what is it? She's really confident in her skills. She don't see herself losing. Like, whatever, we could go at it. This is bad for you. I don't see you winning. So you know, if you guys like it, it's my review. Post comments, you know, I love that shit. Post the comments, let me know what you guys think. That was my opinion on these 2 books. Because you know, I don't really like talk to people that read that much, so this is where I talk about my books and all that, and this is where I get to talk about my opinions, and hopefully you put your opinions, whoever follows these stories, how you guys are liking the books, and if you could recommend something that you think is awesome story I might be into, I might like, you know, let me know. Just post it down there, and you like it, just subscribe. Alright, see you guys.